Hi guys, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we will be doing a Pilates class with a booty band. You can also do this with a TheraBand looped or just high one or no props at all, as always. We're going to start with the band above the knees and lay it all the way on down. All right, get nice and adjusted here. We're going to start by pressing into those heels. I just want you to press out on the band and nice and slow bring it back in. Hips heavy. All right, while you're doing this, I want you to inhale as you press out. Feel like your ribs are expanding with your legs. And then exhale, pull everything in. Pull the rib cage in and down. Inhale, exhale. Taking a moment to slow it down, connect with our breath. You might start to feel those outer legs, outer glutes turn on. That is amazing. It's definitely going to get spicy. All right, hold it so it's hip bones distance. There's a little pressure on the band, unless you're using a heavy band. And then slowly roll your way up. Knit the ribs and lower it down. Rolling it up. Try not to speed through the articulation. So you really want to peel yourself up bone by bone and then lower yourself back. Think you're finding length in between each vertebrae. Okay, we're going to hold it up at the top. Tuck the tailbone even more. Soften the ribs as you press out and out. So now we're really starting to turn on those side glutes. Can you still find that connection to your breath? Hold it pressed out. Good. Hinge at the hips, send the butt down. Squeeze it back up. So now we're doing flat back. Before we were rolling through the spine. Now the spine is staying straight and we're driving from those hips. Those knees are staying pressed out. Hold it at the top. Don't give up yet. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly melt it down for me. All right, hips, feet are still hip bones distance apart. Roll it on up. Right leg tabletop. Left leg tabletop. It might not be where you were watching it or when you were watching this video, but right now it's the midst of a heat wave in New York and can't really have my AC or fan running. It's very distracting for the video. So if I don't seem all the way with it, probably just heat stroke, no big deal. But I'm trying my best, I promise. Hips are staying nice and even. Nice for 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower that down. All right, the band slid down. Make sure it's up closer towards the knees. Hands are going to come behind the head, interlacing those fingertips. Take a nice big inhale. It's an exhale to curl up. Inhale to lower down. Hips are staying relaxed. You have your neutral spine, meaning there's a little bit of space between your low back and the mat. If that doesn't click for you today, totally fine. You can do that version that you know and love. I do have a beginner video, and I hope to make more where I explain it more in depth. So feel free to check that out. I'm going to hold it at the top here. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, I want you to bring that right leg into tabletop for me, and then that left leg as well. Slowly extend that right leg out long. Lower the head as it comes in. Exhale, curl up, extend the other leg out long. So you're going to feel your abs working like crazy here. Both legs are working. Back of the neck is staying long. You've got it. Don't give up. Hold it. Breathe. Switch and switch. Hands can come by the hips if that feels better. Moving a little bit quicker here, really building that tension. For another 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Drop the knees over to the right, over to the left. If it was in your neck at all, rock the head side to side. We don't need that. Leaving it behind. All right, from here, legs back into tabletop for me. This time extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice and slowly lower that right leg down. Hold for a moment at the bottom. Lift it on up. Other side. And up. If you tend to have tight shoulders, palms up towards the ceiling is a really nice variation here. You're keeping your torso, your low back really still. That's your core working for you. Nice. Hold at the top for me. Slowly start to open the legs up. Control the legs back shut. All right, so now we're getting, again, that outer glute, but you're also getting inner thigh on the way back. I want you to work against the band to pull the legs back in. Option to bring the hands behind the head here. You open the legs, hold, curl it on up, and bring it back together. If you don't feel like you need the support for your neck, you can also bring the hands together and reach through the legs. Nice. Stick with it. We got 5 more. Last 2. Last 1. And hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Rock the hips side to side. Guys are crushing it. We're going to roll all the way on up here. And then bring it forward into an all fours position. If you have to adjust your band, you do you. Take some cat-cows, dropping the belly down, look up, round the spine. Feel free to make this yours. So if you want to do some rolls, you can do that. If you need to flip the wrists, be here for about 5 more cycles of breath. Amazing. Come down onto those forearms for me. We're going to widen the shoulders, right hand out to the side, open the right leg out and in. Once again with those side glutes. Also recruiting the shoulders, the abs. You're hugging that left hip in, and that's going to also activate the supporting glute, so that left side as well. Good. Give me another 5. One, and rest it down. Come back onto the hands for me. Walk the feet back until you're in a plank. You're going to rock it forward and back. Shoulder blades are nice and wide. Give me another 3, 2, 1, and tap the knees down. I'm going to go right for the other side. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see. All right, left hand out to the side, lift and lower. You can use your hands to adjust, so I tend to shorten my side waist. I'm going to actively pull my waistline long here. Especially when we're working at home, you don't have that teacher checking in on your body, so it's up to you to check your body. Hug the right hip in. Give me another 5. 2, 1, and rest it down. Take a child's pose for a moment. Nice big inhale. Deep exhale. All right, you're gonna slide the band down to the ankles. And we're gonna make our way all the way down onto the ground. Just however you can. Hands are underneath the forehead. Feet are pressing into the mat. Nice big inhale. We're going to exhale to lift head, neck, and shoulders up. And lower down. If you grip your shoulders a lot, I recommend having the arms back. Pull those shoulder blades together. Last 3. 1, and relax. Side to side. All right, you ready? Head can rest down, or you can keep it slightly lifted if you would like. We're going to lift the legs and lower. I have pressure in the band, and I'm personally externally rotating those feet. Feels nice for my back. Everyone is different, so if you want to have parallel, be my guest. Make sure the lift is coming from the low glute, not the low back. Lift and hold it. Press out and out. It won't be big. For 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it. And rest it on down. So good, guys. Press it up and back. Counter stretch with the child's pose for me. Band is going to stay around the ankles. We're going to make our way up to stand. So however you need to get there. All right, we're going to monster walk. This is a funny one. You're gonna sit yourself into a slight squat. So not full all the way. And then give me a little tuck to that tailbone. You're gonna step out and out. So think you're walking along the edges of the mat. Get to the top, you're gonna give me 4 squats. So 1, 2, 4, hold it, monster walk it back. Good, forward. Keep tension, watch those knees. They're not knocking in, you got 4. Hold, little tuck, and walk it back. Walk it out. Forward. 4 squats. It feels a little bit like a relief, right? Walk it back. Last time, guys. Stick with it. Hope you're jamming to some good music. 4, 3, 1, and stand it up. It's not going to get easier for the legs. I wish I could tell you a different story. Band's going to come back up above the knees. You're going to sit into a squat. This time, sit those hips back, get nice and low. Walk it to the side. Same thing, keeping that tension. Abs drawn in. Beautiful work, you got it. Stick with it, we're almost there. Come to center. I don't know what that was. Meet me in the center. Lower it down, stand it up. For 9 more. See how low you can go. Press into those heels. 2, 1, hold it down, pulse out and out. Check in with the bod. For 3, 2, 1, woo, stand it up. Give yourself a forward fold. Let the head drop. Slowly roll it on up for me. Take the band off. We're not done with it though. It's gonna come around our arms. This is a weird one. So have it up top on the arms. Hands are gonna come down. Start with the knees bent so we can get into it. Elbows wrapping back. You're gonna lower it down. Lift it up. This is nice because you get a lot of support. You can really control it. Your arms are also working to keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Come to the top, send it back, relax the arms for a moment. Almost there. That no AC thing, man. Kicking my butt right now. All right. We're gonna try here to have the legs extended. Lower it down, lift it up, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. You know what I meant. Lower, lift. 2 more. Last one. Yeek. And rest it. down. Remove the band. We've had enough of it. Child's pose. Nice big inhale. Deep exhale. Let's take a moment to stretch. So left arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to thread the needle. Nice inhale, deep exhale. Wonderful moment to remind you all to hydrate. I know I will be drinking water after this. Arm up, twist. Good. Come onto your booty, however you want to get there. Cross the right shin over the left thigh and lift the chest. You guys did so good today. I hope you're really proud of yourselves. Yourselves. If you're working with a buddy, other side, lift. Good. And you, my friends, are all set. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whew. How many times can I say it's hot? If you liked this video, maybe give it a thumbs up, maybe comment, maybe follow, whatever floats your boat. And until next time, bye guys.